Cloth selection and protection. Do you know how to select the fabrics, prepare the fabrics for painting, and the method of caring for it so as to prevent any damage to it? This is what you will be learning in this chapter. Before you start painting on fabrics such as polyester, cotton, silk, or any other fabrics, you have to understand and keep in mind the following. New fabric material will have starch on it. Only after removing the starch should you start painting on it. For removing starch on cotton fabrics, the fabric should be washed thoroughly, dried, and ironed. Similarly, for removing the starch from polyester and silk fabrics, a sheet of paper should be spread on it and ironed. Do not forget to iron the fabrics on its reverse side 24 hours after painting on them. Depending on the number of threads and their thickness, take samples of the various fabrics and prepare a swatch notebook, which is a collection of samples. After painting on the swatches, they have to be kept on a notebook to dry. It would be helpful if you could make a note of what kind of paint and how much of it was used on each swatch. Different painting techniques are suitable for dark, black, or white fabrics. Care should be taken as some fabrics might shrink when soaked in water. Let us learn about heat control and fabric protection. Textile or acrylic paints will not wash off once it is dry, so wearing an apron or old clothes would be advisable. For the paint to set permanently on the fabric, the heat has to be adjusted on the iron box. You have to make sure the fabric has been ironed on the reverse side of it. Points to remember while ironing. Normal paint takes 24 hours and 3D tube paint takes 3 days to dry. Only after that should the fabrics be ironed. Fabrics in which normal paint has been used can be washed after 3 days, and fabrics in which 3D tube has been used can be washed after 7 days for use.